St. Louis, Missouri, don't you dare be sour. Open your eyes, clap your hands, and feel the power that is the New Day.
It's the New Day. Yes, it is.
And they're cutting a promo right now, and it's amazing.
Oh,
hey,
look at Xavier.
They deserve to win. Yeah, they do. They deserve to win every match, ever.
They're so much better than all these slovenly people in St. Louis. Yeah,
and the
Biggie.
Beers. Well, of course,
yeah,
that's
Biggie.
a given. New. Yeah, buddy. Tag team champions. Here we go, bud.
It's gonna happen. 2-time.
Yesterday. I thought he was going to pull out some Rebecca Black Friday lyrics. Today is not yesterday. Today is a new day.
Oh, man.
I freaking love Xavier Woods. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out Xavier Woods' new gaming channel that he's had out for a couple weeks now. It's called Up, Up, Down, Down. He just played Turtles in Time with Seth Rollins.
It was an amazing video, guys.
And it was only like 10 minutes, I think, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 12 minutes long.
Yeah, and it was great. But out come the PTPers, who, compared to New Day, they're a pretty one-trick pony, aren't they?
Yeah, we really haven't, I was excited about this feud because, I love the personality of the New Day, and if you see, the Primetime Players, in a Fallout segment, or when the WWE app was kind of doing, their segments before that kind of rounded out, I think Primetime Players are very entertaining. It's just a shame that neither of these tag teams, well, I'd say New Day definitely more than PTP got to show it, but really neither of these tag teams as it relates to each other have really gotten to show their personalities, in a charismatic and kind of biting way, in terms of promos and things like that. This could have been a far more entertaining program than what it's turned out to be thus far. But,
so who's going to be working this match? Big E and Kofi or Big E and Xavier? For some reason, Big E is just in every match.
Definitely Big E and Kofi. I think the story here is that Money in the Bank, Xavier Woods had to take the place because Kofi was in Money in the Bank, which actually may be why New Day regains the titles, because they could just be like, well...
Oh, yeah. So do we think New Day is going to kind of isolate Xavier Woods and make him look like a weak point or something?
Well, I think Xavier Woods already acknowledges, he's kind of like the hype man, he's kind of like the guy that just really pumps him up, whereas Big E and Kofi are the muscle of the group. So, we're going to see what happens, but you see there the tweet from Titus O'Neil took him 5 years to win Championship Gold, and he's not about to lose it, so quickly to the New Day.
5 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely, and it looks like we are going to, in fact, get Big E and Kofi. Yeah, good. Because my official prediction was Titus pinning Kofi for the win.
I believe I had the same prediction.
In hindsight, I'm kind of thinking maybe Kofi will pin D Young.
Yeah, that's a possibility, I suppose, because they may have some interest for whatever reason in protecting Titus.
Well, and not only that, but I think that Kofi being in this match might be the difference between what happened when Xavier had to take his place and now.
And when that was kind of my point when they were recapping Money in the Bank last month.
Yeah.
Is that, that they could even talk about, well, Primetime Players, it was kind of a different game plan because they pinned Xavier last month. Kofi, who was traditionally always, teamed with Big E in this whole New Day group, what was in the ladder match that month, and there was a nice swinging neckbreaker there by
Oh, that was so disappointing. I can't believe Darren Young stopped hitting the middle rope.
Yeah, you called it out one time, and somebody must have heard you because he cut that out real quick.
Yeah, but I even titled the thread that it was cool as hell.
Probably not going to see it again, my brother.
And everyone agreed that it was cool, except for the, one or two people. They were like, oh, that looks dangerous.
Well, maybe those one or two people actually had influence, because he hasn't done it since.
Man, that's disappointing, because I thought it was really cool, and it set him apart big time.
Well, yeah, that's just it. It was definitely unique to him.
Yeah.
How many people can say that they hit the ropes that way? So I'm in
nobody. That's how many. Nobody.
So I'm in complete agreement with you. It's funny that when you make mention of it, it comes to a full stop.
I know. I've ruined it, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Here we're seeing some tweets from fans. One person very confident that Seth Rollins will slay the Beast. Not a surprise.
What a mark.
Well, I was going to say, no surprise Seth Rollins is a champion, unlike St. Louis. Just putting that out there. So,
Hey, man, look, the Rams have totally won a Super Bowl, and I can't really say the same about my team, so.
I know, kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But this season may be better for us. Maybe.
I hope. I mean, just get to 500, guys.
Well, somebody who's looking to take back control of their personal championship affair is Big E on behalf of the New Day. Kofi had a rough time there with Titus, but now it's
That
power against power.
transition was as transparent as Michael Cole's personality.
I know. Now Titus, what a leg drop there.
That looked so stiff. Did you hear Xavier?
What'd he say?
Worst leg drop ever!
Oh, Xavier, you have a PhD, so I have no right to question you whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's smarter than everyone.
I know, right?
He seriously needs to teach Patrick how to pull off that evil intellect gimmick.
Exactly.
Oh, why? What a bump from D. Young. Jesus.
Could New Day be on?
Xavier. Oh, what happened? Oh, what happened?
Xavier Woods is the glue that holds the New Day together. I don't care what anybody says.
He really is, isn't he?
I feel like this guy.
What a punt.
I doubt it, because it's...
Xavier Woods is just like, yeah! He's just freaking out.
I doubt it, because I think people really do appreciate heel New Day, but I do worry that when history looks back on the New Day, Xavier Woods is going to be the most underappreciated member of the group. When I love him. Like, it would not be
I don't think he's going to go underappreciated. I think people are going to appreciate him the same way people appreciate Scott Steiner.
Except Xavier Woods is far more coherent, thankfully for all of us.
Yeah. Is he, though? Is he really?
Yeah, well, I mean, we just got done talking about how he has a PhD and he's smarter than everyone.
Yeah, but he does tend to scream a lot.
Well, at least we can understand what he's screaming most of the time. With
Yeah.
Scott Steiner, it's like, what? Who are you in a program with? I'm confused. Man, New Day is just picking D Young apart, man.
Yeah, dude. Relentless.
I mean, that's the attitude, that's the hunger it's going to take for them to become two-time tag team champions. They said they were going to do it. That's the attitude it takes to do it. I mean, we'll see if they can pull it off here. I mean, again, absolutely crazy. But I mean, primetime players, though, we look at them and we just think, oh, they really haven't been that impressive or this and that. But I think when it's time to shine, they're going to show up and they're going to show everybody why they're tag team champions.
We have Big E rolling D Young back into the ring. Feels like we've kind of neglected the actual commentary aspect of this whole thing.
Apologies,
folks. Weird pin, but yeah, man. D Young kicks out at 1. That ridiculous splash from Big E on the outside looks like it could have killed a person, but Darren Young's still alive and actually kicked out at 1, surprisingly enough.
I said earlier how I feel like Xavier Woods, will go underappreciated in this group. But one thing that I really wish more people talked about with Big E, just his athleticism.
I'm telling you, I want him and Ryback to have just like an 8-month program with each other.
I think what I've said is my ultimate goal for the New Day above everything else, because the really successful faction or group or whatever terminology you want to use always elevates the guys when they come out of it. I want to see Big E in that main event sphere because I think he's got the personality. His athleticism is insanity, whether it's the spear through the ropes or that splash that we just saw on the apron, which, in my mind, I'm going to be honest, like looking at that, I already marked out for that more than Reigns' dropkick, even though that does have a really cool look to it.
We marked the F out for Reigns when he hit that dropkick the first time, though. It's just that he does it so often now.
Exactly.
Nice enziguri by Darren Young.
And now could it be time for the Titus hot tag?
The craziest hot tag in, well, I'm just going to say on the main roster. Oh, he just kicked Big E. That was clever. I like that. And here comes Titus. And here comes Kofi.
Oh,
Titus man. Just destroy everyone. Oh, wow. The Stinger splash in the corner. The clothesline to Kofi. Knocks Big E over the top rope.
Titus like a house of fire here. Catches Kofi. Oh, what a backbreaker. And another backbreaker. Now
multiples.
he's gonna toss Kofi like a ragdoll. There it is.
Yep.
Titus
Like
is
he's
fired
absolutely.
up. The former Florida Gator is feeling it tonight in St. Louis. Splash in the corner.
And the crowd is doing the bark with him. How cool is that to see?
Oh, and look at
Oh,
Xavier Woods.
Xavier.
And what a DDT by Kofi.
Yeah, that was impressive. Is that going to be it?
And Titus kicks out. No, Titus kicks out.
Titus is legal, though. It is worth noting.
I'm going to level with everybody here. This is one matchup where I really don't care about Puitov so much because I would mark if New Day won't regain the tag titles for a second time.
Well, and really, I don't really care because I'm pretty much happy either way because, like, New Day would be amazing champions if they could get the titles back and they could kind of play it off like, oh, the only reason we ever lost them is because Kofi couldn't help defend them. And I enjoy PTP, and I hope that they get a little bit more to work with. And them retaining the titles might mean that we get a new heel team on the main roster. What a suplex from Darren Young!
Darren Young, what a discus forearm.
Very impressive. I love Darren Young, man. He's so good. Oh, but going after Kofi now, or Xavier, wow.
I think he just isolated Xavier.
Yeah.
But now Kofi.
Oh, Big E? Oh, no, Kofi.
Oh, Darren Young stuffs it, though.
Nice. That was impressive. Where is Big E?
What a spinning kick, though, by Kofi.
Wow.
Oh, they may be calling for the end here, because now Big E coming in. Where's Titus?
Where is Titus? Is he done and out? Big ending.
Oh, look at Darren.
Yeah.
Wow, what a counter.
Very smart by Kofi, though. Kofi's not legal, though. It is worth noting. Kofi is not legal. Big E is. Big E's the legal man. Kofi's out of the ring. Big E's still in the ring, though. The tag to Titus. Are they going to pin Big E?
I think so. Clash of the Titus, it's over.
That has got to be it.
2, 3 count. PTP
wow. They pinned Big E. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
I can't believe they pinned Big E of all people.
Insanity.
You would think the WWE would want to protect the big guy.
Yeah, really.
Especially Vince McMahon and Triple H. Well, Triple H, because he freaking made Big E his champion in NXT.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Well, hey, man, PTP retains. Definitely makes you wonder what's happening with the tag division next.
Definitely. I mean, who's going to step up now? I mean, I did say on One Raw Twit, well, Blake and Murphy called up, maybe. I mean, time will tell, but...
Yeah, I mean, that would be amazing, but I highly, highly doubt that.
I highly doubt it as well, but again, it does beg the question, where do you go from here when your baby faces retain the titles in a division where heels are definitely lacking?
I don't know, man. I think, as much as I don't want it to happen, I think there's a very distinct possibility that New Day could stick around for another title defense at SummerSlam.
I don't think I'd be opposed to that too much. I mean, I'd like something new, but, I mean, New Day has been so on point. Like, I wouldn't mind seeing them, cutting promos about how they deserve to be champions for a little bit longer. And that was a fun matchup, too. I gotta give them credit. Like, I was really into those final few minutes, especially.
Yeah, man. I mean, you always talk about Titus O'Neil's hot tag, but Darren Young's hot tag in the match was really, really enjoyable.
Definitely. That discus forearm, though, holy crap.
And this suplex, the toss suplex over the head.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, they're talking about Total Divas now, so we're going to close out our recording here. That was a solid, 13, 14-minute match. Very enjoyable. Good stuff. I hope they keep up this pace.